Hello, hello, CraftingMantis here, and welcome back to another episode on the Diamond Society server. So, I had grandiose plans for this episode, however, it's not going to happen. This week, oh my goodness, the weather has been absolutely horrible. This is a holiday weekend for those of us in the US, and so Monday, the kids had off school. Tuesday was a snow day. They went to school Wednesday, and then today, which happens to be Thursday, they closed the schools again. So I have had no time to record. So all the plans that I had for this episode are out the window. So instead today I'm going to show you guys the plans I have and, kind of have, a bit of a chatty episode, which, most of my episodes are a bit chatty, because I usually don't do too much building on camera. So I did some layout work up here, adding where I want to add trees. And then this is supposed to be a statue, but the statue I designed is not all that great. So I don't know if I'm actually going to put it up or not. But, that is designated a spot for, an actual statue. So we got trees out here, and then, I'll need to go through and add some of the grass to just add a little bit more life to this area. This right here, this is going to be another small, it's going to be a small temple with, definitely not quite as big as this one. This is just going to be a small one. I'm almost tempted to actually do one in the stone, kind of like the one, well, there's that one there, and then there is, the one over by the Colosseum. Those ones, are done in the stone, but up here they're kind of done quartz. So I will have to, we'll need to figure out if I actually have enough quartz or not. But yeah, so that is what that is going to be. It's just going to be a small little temple. I don't even know if I'm going to go up 5. I might actually only go up 4 on this one. It, definitely needs to be a lot smaller than the Parthenon here. And then this right here, this is going to be a fountain, but right now it is just a giant hole. So I ended up putting this sign up. So caution, Griff, do not fall in. Granted, now that I actually say that, he's probably going to do it just to spite me. So, but I put that sign up so that, I cannot be held liable for him falling in this hole. Granted, I don't know how much he actually comes over here. I don't get too many visitors out here, especially with the fact that, I'm not on all that much. So, yeah, and then we got more trees, and then over here, I actually put together a little, ignore the stone. This is not going to be stone. These are actually going to be slabs, to create kind of little garden beds. And so this is going to be a little garden area, and then I'm not sure what I want to do with this yet. It's, kind of small, and yeah, so I might do, maybe like a bench here and a bench here. So maybe like little sitting area for them. But yeah, so I figured, that I didn't want to do another temple back here, and it was kind of an odd shaped section over here. And so what I'm probably going to do is put a tree here, and then maybe a tree here. And then this one's already been designated as being an actual tree. So that right there, those are kind of like the last little details that I'm going to add up here. There was some, some plans and stuff for maybe like a sundial or something along those lines. But I was looking at the different sundials I have, and in order to build it to actually look like one of the sundials that, they actually had back then, I would need something relatively large, unless I did, like blocks with, one of the iron bars. And yeah, most people will look at that and be like, what is that? And so it's like, okay, we'll just, not do anything with that. So yeah, so that is the plans for up in the Acropolis. And then we still need to add a little bit of bushes and grass here, and then flowers here. Because the big thing is that, we're in Q1 of 2019, and it's like I don't really want to take on anything big because, we don't know when 1.14 is going to come out. And with the server restarting, Because, like, one of the original plans was for me to build a Sphinx over in the Egyptian area. And it's like, nah, I don't even know if I have time to do a project like that. Because that, could take, a month, 2 months to, gather supplies and then, actually build it. So I think what I am going to be concentrating on is kind of, trying to get this area finished. Because, there's still some details and stuff in the Colosseum that need to be done. Yeah, don't think I'm gonna do the actual statues within the Colosseum. Statues are definitely giving me quite the headache. So they are definitely not my strong point. And then we still have some detail work to do over here as well. I've got to finish that little section of forest, and there's another forest that's supposed to be going over there as well. So definitely a lot of things that need to get done before, before any kind of restart or anything like that. Granted, no clue when that's going to happen. They're still putting out snapshots and stuff. So who knows how much longer it's going to be until they actually get it done, because I know some of the new blocks still don't have the functionality to it. So I don't know if they're planning on leaving them just as stuff that you can find in a village, or if they're actually going to make them have some kind of function within within Minecraft. Because I definitely want to see what they're planning on, with some of those, like crafting tables. It's like, okay, so is a traditional crafting not actually going to work? Are you going to actually have to use these special ones in order to do stuff? And oh yeah, we still need to kind of add some more detail over here as well. Yeah, might want to move a horse over here. But yeah, there's definitely, definitely a lot of the, little details that need to go into here. Just kind of checking out, because like we need to add some of the trees into this section as well, kind of like how we did over there. So with the acacia and the custom trees as well. Those are the ones that, we are definitely going to have to kind of get things situated. And, and so, yeah, that is, yeah, but that's, that's one of the things about, doing these kind of builds. You gotta, be able to do the details, detail work as well, not just the actual builds. And I'm definitely looking forward to having this project, all done. That's gonna, definitely gonna be a huge sigh of relief to actually see, see all of this done. Because there's also all of this over here as well, which has been kind of neglected. And then the, finishing touches down there. So I think some of this is going to end up being kind of off-camera work, especially with how unpredictable school has become. And so what I might end up doing over, say, like the next week is actually work on some of these smaller projects. To add, a little bit more detail, and then just kind of do like a tour, and that just looks so cool. I'm really happy with, with the way that this ended up coming out. There's more, probably need to do a path up into the actual Colosseum there. But yeah, I really like this. You come across this bridge and then boom, Egypt. So I really like, like the, ow, yeah, don't stand on those. That's definitely, definitely not good. All right, so, so we will, I know that this has been, somewhat of a short episode. However, I was not able to get into the recording. This was the first week where I could really even think about, doing any kind of recording or anything like that, and everything kind of got shot for the simple fact that, yeah, school kept getting canceled, and then holidays and all of that. However, I did want to do an episode, let you guys know that I am still alive, and, I'm still, still on the server and all of that. I know it's been, several weeks since I actually put out an episode, and yeah, I've been missing it. I wanted to get back to my Diamond Society, and so it's like, all right, well, we'll just do a short episode and, kind of explain what's going on and the plans for, stuff coming up. So this week, during the times where I can't record, I will kind of work on some of these smaller details, and then that way I have at least something to show, if not, actually work on a, full-blown project. for the next episode. So we'll see how Mother Nature actually treats us this next week, and then, you know, kind of go from there. So yeah, so if you guys are excited to see what comes, you know, in the future, and then you guys, you know, want to show a little bit of support, you know, definitely hit that like button. If you're not already subscribed, please do so. It definitely helps out the channel, and it's always nice to see new faces in my little corner of YouTube. And if you want to be notified as to when I put out additional content, then definitely hit that notification bell. But for now, I'm going to call it, and I will see you guys in the next episode.